Immortal Calmness. What is up, guys? I'm back, aka the Grandmaster, aka the Ruthless Tiger, aka the Black Man. Welcome to the video. Welcome to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the video. All right. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And before we get into this video, always remember, remain calm. All right. But anyway, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the executive orders that Donald Trump has been signing lately. So he's been signing a lot. All right. So much has happened these couple of days. It's crazy. So I have my notes right here. I have my notes. So I'm going to be talking about all the orders that he's been signing and let you guys know my thoughts and opinions on each one. Okay? But without further ado, let's get it on. Let's get into it, all right? So, let me see here. And this man has been signing, executive order after executive order after executive order, just putting pen to paper. Now I understand why people say the pen is mightier than the sword. The pen is mightier than the sword. Now I get it. It makes sense. Because once you put pen to paper, that thing becomes law. So yeah, the pen is mightier than the sword. But the sword is still mighty. It's still powerful. It's still sharp. All right? Let's see here. Let's get into these executive orders that he's been signing. And I'm going to let you guys know how I feel about each one. And this is in no particular order. All right, let's do this one. So, policy of two genders. Recognizing that there are only two genders, Trump has signed an executive order which makes it official policy that there are only two genders. All right, man and woman. Let's see, make sure I got the right paper. Yeah. So let me let you guys know how I feel about this one. So the policy recognizing only two genders. I agree with this. Listen, I am not like a homophobic person or anything. I have no issue being friends with people who are, a part of the rainbow community, gay, straight, lesbian. I have friends like that. I have no issue being friends with people like that. I'm not like, so so bothered by it where, there are people out there who are extremely bothered by it. With me, I'm against the lifestyle, I'm against the lifestyle and the belief, but the person may be cool. The person may enjoy the same things I enjoy, and that's cool. I have no issue being friends with a person, a part of that community. I don't agree with the lifestyle, but I may enjoy being in that person's company. I may enjoy being around that person. Okay, so I'm not like this person that just hates all those people. I don't hate them. It's just I don't agree with the lifestyle, but I do agree with this. Having only two genders, man and woman. Basically, Trump saying like no more like none of this non-binary stuff and whatnot. So I get that. Move on to the next thing. January 6th, pardons. So it says here, Trump's loss in 2020 election led to the insurrection at the Capitol on January 6th, 2021, which I watched live, in turn resulting in the arrest of a number of Trump supporters. And as anticipated, the president has wasted no time in issuing pardons for offenders. Trump said he's pardoned around 1,500 people and issued 6 commutations. Yeah, commutations. I think that's what it says. But 1,500 people were arrested for the January 6th. I did not realize it was that many people. Listen, January 6th, Capitol attack. I watched it live on TV, okay? And I know there are people saying how, well, he didn't start that. He told his people to peacefully protest, and then whenever doing that, they said go home. I don't know if I fully believe that. I think he did in a way, like, not cause it, but he definitely like sparked up some flames for people to take it to that next level. And I believe there's a video. I remember seeing a video or a picture of him in a tent. Not like a tent, but like those tents they use for like celebrities and whatnot, like those big tents, trailer tents. He was in one of those with some people watching the TV screen, people attacking at the Capitol. So we're sitting back watching it. I remember seeing that. I remember seeing him watching people go inside the Capitol, okay? And he's just watching everything happen. So I don't believe like he said go there and do this, but he definitely sparked up some flames for people to take it to the next level, okay? And my thing is, why didn't he say anything when those people were in the Capitol? Why didn't he do anything then? Why did he say something at the very end? Think about that. Why would you wait? This is why I say I don't fully believe the whole thing where people say, "Oh, well, he didn't start it." He didn't want the people to go at the Capitol. I think he did. Y'all forget Trump's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. He's a Gemini. He don't care about you. He care about himself. He's about himself and about money. He probably don't care about half of his supporters like that. He's rich. He's never tasted, poverty ever. He's always been rich. He was born rich and he'll go away rich, okay? He's a narcissist. He's a Gemini. Yes, there are good and bad things with him, but don't put all your eggs in one basket into this man. At the end of the day, he's still for himself. He's still an old, rich white man, okay? There are things that I agree with him and things that I don't agree with him, okay? But I will say this, he's a better president than Sleepy Joe. He's a way better president than Sleepy Joe. But I prefer Obama overall, not because he's black, but because he was just decent. He wasn't perfect, but he was a decent president. And during his, presidency, all these major events were happening like this. These wars, battles, and diseases, and attacks, and whatnot. All these things. Yes, it wasn't perfect, but it was decent. Once he left office, once Obama, the black man, left office, things took a dip. And we got Trump, and then we got Biden, and we're back to Trump. All right, but Trump is better than Biden. Okay. But yeah, the January 6th riot, that was crazy. I watched it live. I believe I had some neighbors or people that went there to like just watch. They weren't involved, well, I hope not, well, in the riot, but they went to watch him speak, watch him talk. So that was crazy when I saw that happening. But dang, 1,500 people? And the thing is, a lot of those people aren't rioters. So I don't agree with that either. Like they say, oh, no, all those people were rioting. I believe that, yes, there were people that were rioting, okay, and that were trying to get inside the Capitol. But then there were people who were protesting, and then there were people who were just minding their business, and they got wrapped up in the mess. I think that the people that were involved in the Capitol attack, they should remain where they are in jail, but it's too late now. They're getting pardoned. But unfortunately, there was people that just got wrapped up in the mess, and they got arrested and thrown in jail. And I've seen the videos of the police. Literally, there's videos of the cops telling people, like, come on. Y'all seen the videos. I know y'all seen the videos. The videos where the cops are like, come on this way to the Capitol. Okay? Now, we all know if those people were majority black, Latino, any other ethnicity than white, but especially black, you know for a fact that you would see bodies everywhere, everyone would get arrested, You'll see the National Guard out. They be shooting and whatnot. You know for a fact, if the majority of people during that riot at the Capitol were black, it would not be the same way. It would not turn out the same way as if they were white. You know that for a fact, okay? But they wouldn't even let them like get inside like the main part of the Capitol. They would just start opening fire if they were all black. We know that for a fact, okay? But yeah, so the January 6 pardons, he signed that. The next thing is immigration. Immigration. I'm not against immigrants. I'm not. I think this country needs immigrants. It needs immigrants to survive. I mean, this country was literally founded on immigrants. People from Europe, Africa, different countries. So this country needs immigrants, but legal immigrants. So I support legal immigrants, but not illegal immigrants, because you're not here legally and you're taking people's jobs and whatnot that belong to people who were born here, who are natural citizens. Like I said, I'm not against immigrants. I'm not. It's just, if you're going to come here, I say do it the right way. And I understand in different countries, a lot of this mess is going on. I know a lot of mess is going on, especially in Haiti. To the brothers and sisters in Haiti, I know a lot of mess is going on over there. But I'll say this: do what you can, the best way you can, to come here legally. All right, but yeah. So Trump has issued a slew of immigration policies during his first day back in the White House, and has declared illegal immigration at the U.S.-Mexico border a national emergency. Okay, so the border is under control. It wasn't crazy back when Biden was in there, because I don't know what they were doing, but yeah, so the president has also got the wheels in motion to prevent children of immigrants in the U.S. legally. So hold on. The president has also got the wheels in motion to prevent children of immigrants in the U.S. illegally from having citizenship. Now, okay, I understand this. I understand this part, but I don't fully agree with this, okay? Because the person, the kid, they were born here. They were a born citizen. The parents may not be. So this one I don't agree with, okay? And, Trump calling them aliens, which I don't agree with either, calling people aliens. So I don't agree with that. But yeah, if you're an immigrant, I should just come here the right way, come here legally. It's messed up that the kids can't stay. If they were born here, they have to go back too. It's not their fault. So, let's see, the next thing. What's the energy policy? Trump has vowed to unleash American energy, promising to export U.S. energy. Let's see, globally, as he signed the national order. Signed the order amid what he describes the national energy emergency. Yeah, it's basically about, the country's economic status, jobs, electricity, so the energy. Says here, the order will also reverse Biden's ban on drilling in Alaska as Trump declared America will be a rich nation again. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know they banned drilling in Alaska. Alaska must have a lot of oil. I know Canada has a lot of oil too. Canada has like a lot of oil and lumber, a lot of forests, a lot of woods, water. That's probably one of the reasons why Trump wants to make Canada the 51st state. I think he's joking, but hey, we never know. We'll see. If Canada becomes the 51st state, that would be crazy. And I don't know how things would go, how people would react. I think people would be shocked if that does happen, but we'll have to see. All right, the next thing that he signed, restoring the death penalty. All right. Calling capital punishment an essential tool for deterring and punishing those who would commit the most heinous crimes. Trump signed the executive order, which ensures states have enough lethal injection drugs for executions. Wow. The Attorney General shall pursue the death penalty for all crimes of a severity demanding its use. Wow. So he's bringing back the death penalty. How I feel about this? I agree with this, okay, to a point. Criminals who murder people continuously over and over again, serial killers, got these pedo people, people who eat people, cannibals. All right, yes, those people gotta go. But there are criminals who are innocent who don't deserve the death penalty. So in a way, this is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing because I feel like certain states could use this as a way of like, okay, we'll use this for any criminal we want, possibly. You may have, I don't know, sold some drugs or whatnot and makes all right, death penalty. But yeah, this is some like 1800s Southern type stuff going on. So he's restoring the death penalty. I agree with that for certain people, but not all criminals. But yeah, there are criminals who do deserve it. Okay, who do like murderers and serial killers and all those people, cannibals. Those people got to go. If they keep on doing it over and over and over and over again, all right, they gotta. See the next thing. Renaming the Gulf of Mexico. Following through on his promise during a press conference earlier this month, Trump has now ordered the Gulf of Mexico to be called the Gulf of America. President Trump is bringing common sense to government and renewing the pillars of American civilization. The Gulf of America. How do I feel about this? I don't agree with this, okay? I think it's okay calling it the Gulf of Mexico. Calling it the Gulf of America is kind of weird to me. To me, it doesn't sound right. I've been brainwashed to call it the Gulf of Mexico. Even when it is called the Gulf of America, I'm still gonna call it the Gulf of Mexico. I'm still gonna call it the Gulf, because that's how I was brainwashed. That's how you were brainwashed. That's how we were all brainwashed when we grew up. It's Gulf of Mexico. He doesn't like Mexico, all right? That's why he's doing this. He does not like Mexico. He doesn't like Mexicans. The Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of America. Looks like they're gonna have to rename. Well, it looks like they're gonna have to go inside all the history books, and not all the history books, but I say some of the history books for school, science, and whatnot, and like literally change their names from Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. Listen, I'm still calling it Gulf of Mexico. And if people get mad, I'll just call it the Gulf. Because at that point, you don't know what I'm talking about, all right? I'm just going to call it the Gulf. The Gulf. All right, so he signed that executive order. Let's see, what's the other thing? All right, here we go. Now this one I agree with. Free speech. The president accused the previous administration of championing free speech rights by censoring Americans' speech and vowed to restore freedom of speech. The order states it will ensure that no federal government officer, employee, or agent engages in our facilities in any conduct that would unconstitutionally abridge the free speech of any American citizen. It will end censorship of protected speech. I fully agree with this, okay? A lot of people on YouTube and social media had their platforms taken down, their videos taken down because of what they were saying, and they got cancel culture. They got those, what do you call it? Fact checks. I got fact checks on social media. It was so annoying. So this is the good thing. This doesn't mean you can go online and just say crazy things. You still have to, you can't just talk crazy, but this is a good thing because you can say things you probably weren't able to say before, like about, the Cocoa Puffs virus and the taking the shots and whatnot. So instead of using code words all the time, you can say how you say things that you probably couldn't say before, and just, talk about things you probably couldn't say before because your video kept getting deleted, taken down, and whatnot, which was annoying too. All right. But yes, bringing back free speech. And another thing, I saw a video of Mark Zuckerberg, and he looks different, by the way. His hair is growing out longer. He looks more built. I know he does judo. Is judo? No, jiu-jitsu. He does jiu-jitsu. All right. He looks more built. He looks more chill. I didn't know. I had no idea, because he said it on the Joe Rogan podcast, that the Biden administration will literally call him and his people, like, hey, they would yell at him, yell at them, and curse them out. Like, make sure you cancel this and that. Make sure people aren't just posting this and that. All right, cancel people's words, what they're saying. All right, don't let them just say whatever they want and say free speech and like say this how they feel about this and that. Fact check them, cancel them. All right, do it now. And when I heard that, when I saw that video of him talking about that, I was like, what? Excuse me. I was like, what? This whole time? I had no idea that was happening. So yeah, he said that was going on behind closed doors. Now, I still believe that Zuckerberg could be an alien, and he still has a face like an alien. People say he's an alien. People say he's a robot. People say he's human. I don't know. I think he's an alien, like Elon. So I think he's an alien. Let's see the next thing. Leaving the WHO. Leaving the World Health Organization. Now, I know in the past Trump had issues with them, and I think he was going to leave them, and then the pandemic came. Let me see. It says here the president accused the organization of fumbling Cocoa Puff pandemic and said the U.S. would no longer be ripped off by it. Okay, I don't know much about the WHO, but I do know that they are, with health and the diseases and whatnot. But yeah, he's leaving the WHO while signing a document to have the U.S. leave the health agency. Wow. Hey, if he leaves the WHO, he could leave NATO. That could be a good thing for us, a bad thing for Europe if he leaves NATO, and a bad thing for Canada too. But then if Trump buys Canada and he gets Greenland, then it's all America. So then it would just be bad for Europe. I don't know if Trump really likes Europe like that. I know a lot of them don't like him, like France and the UK. But yeah, if he can sign a thing leaving the WHO, he could leave NATO. All right, NATO needs us. We don't need NATO. The only reason why, Russia won't attack them and whatnot in the European countries is because of us. Everybody needs us, America. We are the number one country in the world. All right. So they need us. We don't need them. But yeah, if he wanted to leave NATO, he could. But we'll see. I think that's a possibility. I think it could happen this year, but we'll have to see how things play out. Remember, it's only 4 days in? Yeah, we're like 4 days into Trump's second term and all this stuff is happening. Listen, I am not a Trump supporter. I'm not. I am not a Trump card supporter. I am not a liberal. I'm just a man. I'm an independent / non-political. I'm just sitting back watching everything unfold and seeing how it affects me in my life, okay? And how I can adapt from this lifestyle and move forward and expand my career and enjoy life. So I'm not like hooked on one side, the red side, the blue side. I don't agree with everything. Listen, both sides are corrupt. Both sides do dirt. I don't see how you can be all in for one side. I really don't. That's the one thing I don't believe. Like, how can you be all red? Especially as a black person with the whole diversity, how can you be all conservative, when a lot of conservatives, and so you can't really, as a black person of color, you can't really embrace or express your diversity, who you want to be, as a person of color, as a black person, whatnot. You can't really express yourself. All right. On the blue side, it's like all this canceling. It's all this, don't say this. It's forcing these agendas and whatnot down your throat and your face. Extreme feminism. Okay. I don't agree with that, but with the red side, I agree with, protecting yourself, right to bear arms, having God in your life, spirituality, being more conscious and aware of things, freedom. With the blue side, I agree with diversity, inclusion, education, women empowerment to a point, not this extreme, toxic white feminism that I've been seeing and sometimes experience these last couple of years. Okay, I don't agree with that, but other stuff I do. But yeah, so we have that. TikTok. Now TikTok is back. All right, it was down for a couple of hours and people like lost their minds. I understand that there are people who need TikTok to survive, but listen, have multiple streams of income. Don't just rely only on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Have multiple streams of income, because literally that shows you how much power that the government has. They can literally turn off an app and then ban it, and then you're booted out. You ain't got no money coming in, or you ain't got nothing. All right, don't do that. Have multiple streams of income. That's what I'm doing. All right, but yeah, the TikTok ban, Trump signed an executive order which hits pause on the U.S. ban of the popular app TikTok. So he gave it 90 days. 90 days. I saved it for you. I'm your Jesus. I saved TikTok. I gave it 90 days while the liberals wanted to pause it and get rid of it forever. I brought it back for you. All right. He brought back TikTok. Now, I don't use TikTok like that. I did have one, but I don't use it like that. I'm not addicted to TikTok. I will say this. I do enjoy watching TikTok edits, TikTok mashups. People put mashups together and put on YouTube of like conspiracies and whatnot, and aliens and UFOs and the government and celebrities. I enjoy watching those videos. It's hooked. I'm hooked on those types of videos. But I don't go on TikTok and just scroll and scroll and scroll. I just watch the edits on YouTube, okay? So I don't really use TikTok like that. I know TikTok is a very popular app. A lot of people like can't live without it. And I mean, the two apps that I love is YouTube and Instagram. That's it. I use Snapchat and Facebook and whatnot, but I mainly enjoy Instagram and YouTube. Those are my two. And sometimes Snapchat here and there. If I had to rank it, I'll say number 1 is YouTube, number 2, Instagram, number 3 be Snapchat, and then 4, Facebook. But TikTok, that would be like 5 in my top 5. But yeah, so TikTok is here for 90 days. We'll see if, whoever buys it, I mean, Elon Musk could buy it, but we'll see who buys TikTok. It's back for 90 days. If TikTok goes out for another 90, if TikTok goes out, all right, after this 90-day period, what are you going to do? Are you going to panic, lose control, or are you going to think smart, think logically, but okay, I need to create my own platform, create your own app. You can try something different. Move all your information from TikTok, put it to YouTube, put it to Instagram, Snapchat, do something. Think logically. Don't just put all your eggs in one basket. Because they could do that. They can shut down the app again, and this time it's shut down permanently. And then what are you going to do? All right, so think logically. Try different platforms, create your own platform. I know there's a platform, an app called Red Note. It's a Chinese app. When TikTok was shut down, literally all the TikTok refugees went to Red Note, and people in China, they didn't want people on Red Note because it's like that's their app, and they're like, get these TikTok refugees out of here. We don't want you guys on Red Note. But yeah, you just gotta think logically about that. Think about, what would I do if this happens again? How would I move? Like, what other platform would I go to? How else would I make money? If I do have a living off of TikTok, what would I do if they shut down TikTok again? All right, so just think about that. The next thing that he signed that I want to talk about is cost of living. Trump vowed to issue emergency price relief to Americans, lowering housing prices, which is a good thing. Lowering housing prices, that's great. prices and availability, and creating employment opportunities for American workers. Trump will also eliminate harmful, uh, cohesive climate policies that increase the cost of food and fuel. Yes, so I fully agree with this. All right, I fully agree with this. Lowering, gas prices, lowering housing prices, food prices. This is a great thing because these last 4 years, you and I both know these food prices have been high. Gas has been high. Okay, housing prices has been high. So now he's making it more affordable, which is a great thing. That's the thing with Trump. You're gonna get better money, more money. All right, he's a real estate. All right, so he's good with business, just not with other things. All right, but this is great. So we're gonna have more money in our pockets. Lower housing prices, and more opportunities for workers like myself. So I'm looking forward to more jobs opening up, which I think they'll open up around spring. I truly believe once, like around March, April, then May, June, you're gonna see more jobs opening up. I 100% believe that. 100% more jobs will come and open up. I want to say starting March 1st, maybe. Lower gas prices, lower food prices. So these are all great things that he signed. And the next thing, drug cartels. Trump has said cartels will now be classified as terrorist organizations. Okay, so if you're going to classify them as terrorists, then classify the KKK because they're terrorists too. But he's not going to do that because we all know, we know that there are some people that run the country that are in high-end, government jobs who are affiliated, who are part of the KKK. The KKK is a terrorist organization. They should be labeled a terrorist organization, in my opinion, as a black person. I know I'm going to have some haters on here saying, no, all right, well, then you're just racist at that point. But yes, the KKK should be labeled a terrorist organization because they are a terrorist organization. So we're going to terrorize, if we're going to label Hamas, the cartels as terrorists, label the KKK as terrorists because they are terrorists too. All right. And these neo-Nazis, okay, they're terrorists too. But what about the Black Panthers? The Black Panthers were terrorists? No, the Black Panther Party were not terrorists. The Nation of Islam, they're not terrorists, okay? They are helping the black community. They're teaching people. They're not going out attacking people. See, the KKK, they're going out and attacking people. Yes, they have their own little meetings and whatnot, things that they do, teachings and whatnot. But since the beginning, the KKK, they've been attacking black people. They've been attacking, other groups, ethnicities of people. So they go and they attack people. The Black Panthers, they were defending people, trying to spread message and knowledge, all right, truth and wisdom. There's a difference. So they're not terrorists. The KKK are terrorists. But yeah, the drug cartels, yeah, I can see that, terrorists. And I know they definitely won't name the Italian mafia as terrorists. I mean, in a way, they kind of are. But hey, the mafia, they own and run a lot of things in this country. All right, Vegas, Jersey, New York. The mafia, they run New York, man. The mafia, Italian mafia, they run New York City. Brooklyn, Bronx, all of it. Jersey, all right. Vegas, it's mob owned. So they could label them as a terrorist organization, but they won't. Because they run everything, all right? They got money and everything. The freaking mob, they helped the American government win World War II, which I didn't know. I had no idea the mafia helped the American government win World War II. They sided with them. The mafia got power, man. They got some power. They got that Goodfellas, Godfather power, I love those movies, by the way. Goodfellas and The Godfather. Right now I'm watching The Sopranos. I love mob movies and TV shows, but yeah, the mafia is real, man, and they run a lot of things. But yeah, so the cartels are now a terrorist organization. Yeah, Trump, he don't like Mexico. He don't like Mexico at all. Even though he has some Mexican supporters, which I don't fully understand, how he has a lot of Latino supporters, you know, Mexican supporters. But let's see what else. Is that it? Yeah, I mean, it's more that he's signing, but those are the executive orders that I want to talk about. Excuse me. I need some water real quick. Let's see. Give me 1 second. All right, much better. But yeah, so those are the executive orders that I want to talk about in this video and just share my thoughts and opinions on it. All right, but yeah, so he's still signing more executive orders. He literally has a whole stack of them. All right, just signing away, sign. Donald J. Trump, just signing all the way. All right, but yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. How you feel about these executive orders being signed into law? How do you feel about them? Are you happy? Are you angry, upset, sad? Let me know in the comments below. All right. We still have a long way to go. More to come during Trump's second term. All right. So it's only the first month. Only 4 days in. Okay. And more is yet to come. So I will see you guys in the next video. As always, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All right. And I will see you guys next video. Take care. Peace.